I hope you enjoy this 7th leg of the Heart of England Way, which starts from the village of Hints in Staffordshire. So this is the 7th loop for the Heart of England Way walk. It's about 10k, I think just very slightly under, and we start on this road. We're parked in a lay-by. This is the old Watling Street. So before the A5, which I think is over there, took over, this was Watling Street. So looking forward to this one, and we are off the Heart of England Way at the moment, but we'll be heading towards it and walking down south and then looping back towards this parking point. So we've just turned off that road. It doesn't have a pavement, so you do have to be careful. And then we're turning down. This is down towards a quarry, and we're going down here for about 1 kilometre or so, and underneath the A5 you can probably just see cars going over that bridge in front of us. It's not the prettiest just walking along this quarry road, but at least it's quiet. Quarry road bends up that way, and we are carrying along down here. So the quarry's to our right. This is a lot nicer, quite a sandy path. Arable fields off to the left. A bit more exciting if you're a dog. So we're just heading down this way, past some cottages. There is a farm track back there, but don't take that, you swing round to the right and head down here. Oh, some very sadly abandoned cottages. I wonder if that's anything to do with HS2. Who knows? So in a minute we're actually going to come back on ourselves and go down that path, because that is the Heart of England Way. But to get back to where we left it when we actually came here yesterday, I'm just going to head up here, this path, meet up on Graveends Lane, Graveends Lane, whatever it's called, and then we'll come back down here and then head down there. It's very grey, overcast, so you're not seeing the countryside in its most beautiful state. But actually there's something quite lovely about seeing it like this, in its true winter colours. Sadly we've lost the nice arable farmland, and we're walking over the top of the I'm going to say this is the A5, but there's quite a lot of building work going on the other side of it as well. So I don't know if that's part of HS2. At least once we're the other side of that, we'll be back into some nice farmland. That lovely farm, obviously abandoned and going to be knocked down, I guess, because of HS2. So you come to these big gates. It looks like maybe you shouldn't come through them, but definitely the Heart of England Way passes this way. So there's no signs at this point, and there is a gate there. I'm assuming the footpath goes that way, and then you stay with the fence on your left. On the other side of the gate is the sign, so it's definitely that little gate that we go through, and up there. So we've come up the hill. I'm heading up that hill. I think there are cattle in this field. I can't see any. I haven't put the dogs on the lead because carriers are quite curious about dogs. I'd rather the dogs can run out of the way and they come and stampede to me because I've got them on the lead. Sheep, completely different. Always have the dogs on the lead in a sheep, but cattle not. We've walked down this lane about 1 kilometre and finally we're going off here and back across the fields again. Got lots of lovely fields, I see lots of sheep. So the boys are not very happy about the fact they're on the leads. We're heading to that style. That is a frustrated spaniel eating his lead, and that is a very strong spaniel. So the Heart of England Way continues along that lane. We're taking this style, heading that way across the fields. Well, I'm hoping we can get through these footpaths. Certainly the app, Komoot, where I plotted the return route, which was following the guidebook, said we could get through this way, but with HS2 you never really know. Now that is the footpath, as you can see, no alternate way round, just blocked off, so I'm going to have to work out a different route to get back to the car. That is very annoying. So what we've ended up doing is retracing our steps up the lane back to that point there where we'd come through that farmyard on the Heart of England Way, and because HS2 has shut every single footpath, we're going to carry on back this lane, which will take us back to our starting point in the end. And I'll update the GPX file so that if anybody wants to try this walk, they can not make the same mistakes we did. I've let them off because this lane seems pretty quiet. It's actually quite nice walking through the woodlands, so not a bad diversion. There's a ford down there on the road which is too deep for me to cross, but luckily there is a little footbridge there, so I should be able to go up and round it. I'm going to take a left and follow that footpath, and that'll take us almost back to where we've parked. So at least we've ended with quite a nice little walk through the woods here, which is nice for the dogs. And I think there might be another field, and then we'll be back onto the A5, not the A5, Watling Street, and the original Watling Street, and we will then turn right back to where we parked in the lay-by. And as I say, I'll alter the GPX file when I get home, so if anybody else wants to do this route, you can. And it'd be lovely if you could comment if you do try it, and ideally if you would subscribe as well. Thank you very much.